But that's disappointing. I thought I played pretty well. And should have been okay. Alright. 5 minute, 15 minute. It's a little late for 15 minute. We got a 5 minute. Obi-Wan. There's a lot of Dutch players. Oh, this is Croatian. My apologies. You're not Dutch. You're Croatian. Or Paraguay. Paraguay. We gotta memorize all the flags. Those colors, the red, white, and blue, are pretty universal. First you think it's Netherlands, then you think it's Croatia. Oh wait, it's not like a crown type of thing. Yeah, we're gonna go with Bishop G5. That's what we do here. One of the things we do here. But this variation has lost much of its appeal thanks to people like me making videos about it, and other people too. It's lost its surprise value to some degree. I found that a few years ago I had almost 100% success rate with Bishop G5, and lately it's been going down. A lot of people have found good remedies for this positional line when playing black. I still think that the best is either the Benoni or some kind of combination of C6 and A6. I played a game here like a week ago against Maradona, and not the real Maradona, but Maradona played A6 and C6 and beat me really badly. I played poorly. So this guy's playing C6 a little later. It's always an option, but I think it's best to like omit the H6. It's not really necessary. So here, yeah, he can always play C5 at some point. So I like to capture with the the knight at C4. If he plays B5, knight D2, and I know that Varusian Akobian has probably played this and talked about this in some videos, or at least one video I saw, but there are a lot of Armenian players like Nadanian who plays this for white, but it's much broader than that. It's not like an Armenian system or something. It's a variation that was first played by Smyslov, but he played quite a few games. I mean, but he normally played other lines too. So here, black tries to develop sort of harmoniously. C5 is kind of a key idea. If he can play B takes C and then C5 at some point. But it's looking a little late for that now because I can take with the knight and play knight A5. Mannered Monkey, we're honored to have you here. We talked to Lee Chess. We might be streaming over there. I haven't heard back from them though, so we're waiting on that. Knight B6 looks a bit weird, so he's inviting me to play C5, which is a good move anyway. And it kills his bishop on B7, obviously. So I don't think there's any circumstances where this kind of position isn't good for white. And do we want to take... It's not really mandatory, but I don't see the difference between me taking on D5 and him taking on C3. We also have pressure on his diagonal, his pawn chain. Pawn takes D6 is an idea, but there's no rush. I don't know if it's something to worry about him playing here A5. Could be. It could be a problem. I could play Queen B3, which is a little less committal. It's less committal, but at the same time, A5 is still coming. But I think he's close to hanging something around here. Pawn takes pawn. Let's try pawn takes pawn on D6. And then we have the e4 square for the knight, I was thinking. We take here. But it looks like he has some counterplay with queen a3 or whatever. He's a pretty cool player. He's taking everything in stride. But I think white is better. And e4 at some point. I don't necessarily want to sacrifice my pawn. He has to be careful with bishop f5. Knight b4, rook d2. It's kind of interesting structure. He has some weaknesses with e7, c6, and b5. b5 not at the moment, but is inherently like part of that, you know, part of that pawn chain. So, but he's very quick-minded and seems to be like pretty resourceful, willing to adapt as the situation changes. Very early in the US, you can say that again, right? Now bishop f3, and it looks like knight f6 is a sign that he really doesn't know comfortable like with what's going on here. We're comfortable though, and we know what we want. Bishop f5. I don't have to do anything special. I mean, rook d2, and we'll just keep the options open. You know, I don't have to change my pawn structure here. Rook d2 is much cooler than anything else. So it's hard for him to protect. We need to watch the back rank. He's going to play, I guess, rook c8. What else? When it looks like rook c1 or h3. h3 is a good move. Bishop g3. Raking bishops. And white is better. I don't like g4, dude. I mean, it just totally jettisons your whole pawn structure. Now, it's interesting to consider what's happening here. Okay. Time. He has e5 ideas. And he still has back rank mates. Yeah, he did it. Okay. It looks like I have some infinitesimal advantage. For sure. I'm not going to rush. And then b4. Okay. He's got ideas of interposing a bishop on c3, I guess. And now knight e4. Maybe I should have chopped that chopped his knight right away and then giving him a second chance. So I think this is positionally lost for black. Rook d7. Magnus Carlsen here, probably very comfortable with white. And mate in 2. Mate in 2 is always a good way to end the stream. Right on the money. Okay, good game, dude. So, thanks, people, for joining us here. And we're going to be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central European time. Sorry it's not North American time. But just for you guys, I guess Mannered Monkey, I think you're probably in US. I'm going to be doing a Sunday stream, I think 7 p.m. Central Time. So if anybody's not watching sports on TV at 1 p.m. on Sunday, New York time, you can check out my stream. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us here. Slaggy on Twitch. I'm International Master William Paschall. Hopefully we'll be working on some other chess sites as well. And you can check out my YouTube channel at Video Chess Training on YouTube. Have a good day, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.